Hi people, I'm back. So I thought I would do a little watercolor while I'm chatting with you guys, and I thought I'd show you a really beautiful, look at that, a golden shell. I spray painted it. It was a really good spray paint because I was looking for spray paint to do the vases with the clay. Now this one I also sprayed the big starfish, but as you can see, because it is sort of absorbing the paint, it's not as shiny, so I'll have to go over it a couple of times. But first I have to do some repair work on his little, whatever those things are called, what are on him. There are a few that are broken off, so I'll have to make some new ones with clay. But I had a vase, and look how shiny that is. Is that not beautiful? That is really beautiful. So I put a little alcohol, I cleaned it, then spray painted just the top because I want to put on the bottom, I want to do the clay. So I thought that would be really cool. So we're going to do that someday. And I made a little bottle with little things on it, kind of like that. So you could put some room perfume in there with the little sticks, and you'd have a really nice little, unique little looking thing. Okay. So what I was going to do, I'm going to do, first I'm going to do the blue one. I want to do this because I want to doodle around this. You know, that's something I can do when I've packed up the studio, because we're almost there. We're almost at the part where I'm going to pack up the studio. What's been happening last week? Well, first off, the house. So my, I'm just using water. My neighbor, my new neighbor, she called and she said, well, she had heard that we might not be getting into the house until something around, well, maybe at the end of August, because here we have this collective vacation time for everyone in construction, and schools of course also, but in construction. And she said if they don't connect us to the grid, the electricity grid, if they don't do that before the 1st of August, then it's a no-go, and we have to wait 3 weeks for them to go on vacation and come back. So that would not be too good for us. And that really got me a little bit upset. I was thinking, man, because then I'd have to go live somewhere else. I'd be homeless. And for me, that's no problem. But, you know, when you have a dog and you're homeless with a dog, that's not a good thing to be. So we could have had a, you know, just went to a house somewhere here close by. Someone said, you can live in my house until you get your key. And because he could just, you know, go to his girlfriend or something like that. That was really kind of him to do. And but now we don't have to. I'm really happy. The 18th, we're getting our key. Yeah, they called us. They called us Friday late. And first off, he was on my voicemail. The construction guy, he was on my voicemail. And then I saw a call. I missed a call from my new neighbor, so I thought, hey, something's going on. And I called the construction guy, and he said, did you listen to the voicemail? And I already did, of course. I said, yes, I did, but I don't believe it. He said, well, you can believe it, because the 18th, you're going to get the key, and you can do your thing. So that's going to be really good. I'm so happy about that. So I won't be homeless. And by the time it's, because we got to be out of here by August 1st. So by August 1st, I'm hoping that the tile person that I have hired, that he will be ready with all the tiles. And then we can start moving in. Now I'm not taking any furniture because that's all really old. So I'll be buying new stuff, and that might take a while because, oh boy, you know, when you see a really beautiful sofa that you want, or lounge or whatever you call it, you can buy it, but then you have to wait like 3 months before they make it. But we'll see. It's not too bad. I can sit on, I have some garden furniture that I can sit on. It's gonna be fun. And I'm gonna have to buy new beds, but they don't take as long as sofas. Sofas take so long. Okay, what else is going on? A lot of stuff going on, by the way, in Holland. I don't know if some of you, just, you know, for the sake of it, sometimes go to a new Dutch newspaper. If you do want to do that, you could do www.ad.nl. It's really easy, and then you can see what's going on because it's all on the front page. There's a lot of stuff going on with the farmers because they're not stopping the plans that they have to buy farmers out of their farms. They still want to do that, and the farmers are not amused. And they demonstrated last week. They some of them went to block the highways. That gets people really upset, blocking highways. I can understand that. But on the other hand, if they're gonna, you know, get rid of our farmers, that's not something I'm looking forward to. Okay, that one's ready. It's funny, but it on the monitor, it never looks as good as it does in real life. Let's see if you can see that. Yeah. This is much more blue than it looks on the monitor, but who cares? You get the idea. So so they're not stopping with that, and that's really getting those farmers really sort of in a demonstration mode, I guess, because right now they did do a couple of things, and the police got in there and did their thing, and they arrested some of the farmers, but then let them go again. And now the farmers are saying, you know, enough is enough. We're going to come and do something really drastic. So they have said that come Monday, tomorrow, they are going to close down Holland. Yeah, they're going to really close down the whole country. And they can do that because they can do that. Really, they can, because the thing is, we in Holland, we have distribution centers for the food. I guess you guys do too. But these big distribution centers, if you can't get to them, if you can't get the food to them and you can't get the food out, well, in a couple of days, all the supermarkets will be empty. And I'm having this really bad hunch that that's what's going to happen. So they're going to block the distribution centers and make sure that no one can get in or out. And then within a few days, there will be no food in the supermarkets. Yep. Well, I won't die of starvation, that's the thing, because that's not going to happen. You know, I can always go to Germany. I'm really close to the German border, so that's no big deal whatsoever. Germany doesn't have that. That is so strange. We border against Germany, but Germany has a whole different a nitrogen stuff going on than we do. You know, where our farmers have, like, they have to meet requirements, something like, say, 10 grams on a kilometer or something like that. Germany has 100 grams. So that is so strange, and no one who can tell us why that is, which is even stranger. No one can tell us why they have 100 and we have 10. And even the farmers are saying, you know, this is just not right. So that's what they're going to do. They're going to close down everything. They are also going to close down Schiphol. They said no more Schiphol. they're going to close that down, and they're talking about closing down the, how do you call that? Rotterdam is our harbor where everything comes in, you know, everything that comes from abroad and everything that goes to Germany, everything sort of comes through Rotterdam. We call it the havens, the havens. So they're going to close that down too. And now they're sort of getting a little help from the truckers, because first the truckers didn't like what was going on, and now the truckers are saying, no, we understand what's going on and we're going to help you guys. So that's going to be something to look out for tomorrow. That's going to start really early, I'm pretty sure. They're not going to wait till like 10 o'clock in the morning. They're going to be at it really like 6 in the morning. Maybe even just past 12, who knows. But they're going to be doing their thing. And I just think, well, if they have to, they have to, right? You have a right to demonstrate, so let them demonstrate. Well, what is kind of, yeah, I'm sort of doing it with a little bit of a smile thingy, but it is sort of strange because they're also now trying to, well, not trying to, they also, I'm talking about the Dutch government, they also said that they're going to do that to the fishing fleet. Now, you guys might know that Holland is a sort of a fishing country. We do a lot of, we get a lot of fish out of the sea and export a lot of fish and all sorts of stuff. And now they want to do that to the fishing industry also. So they're talking about half of the fishing boats have to go. That is a bit strange, isn't it? First the farmers, now the fishers. What's next, right? Well, there are some people who are predicting what's next. They're saying, you know, when you live in a big house, what they're going to do, the government is going to say, you know what, your house is too big because you only live there with 2 people. And now it's time that you piss off and let someone else live there with more people. Something like that. They're talking about that, but I don't know. If they do that, I will have to adopt some people, I guess. Yeah, so anyone that wants to come to Holland and be adopted by me, I will adopt you. Yeah, we can make jokes about it, but you know, this is a lot of things going on here. And the food in the shops, it's getting ridiculous. Dickie my husband went grocery shopping, and he came back with butter, just normal butter on your bread. He said, when I went through the cashier when she rang it up, he said, then I just realized how expensive butter cost. It was €5. Yeah, €5. That's about almost $6 for 575 grams of butter. Wow, that's a lot of money. There are a lot of people that can't pay that. I'm pretty sure about that. There are a lot of people that cannot buy butter for that much money. So, but this is like the more expensive butter. This is for people, you know, the old people with heart problems and that kind of stuff. So I guess that's more expensive. Okay. I kind of like this. I'm going to do a doodle, doodle, doodle all around it. And I think I'll have to take a picture also, because on the screen I do not think it comes over like it is. It's so much more blue. Okay, we'll let that one dry. And I'm going to do this one. Well, I'm not going to show you the whole thing, guys, because that's going to be pretty boring, right? But that's what's going on. So we have good news, we have bad news. Good news about the house, that we're going to get the keys to nice on time. And then I could, because guys, there was something that was going on, because if I didn't get those keys before those people went on a holiday, that would mean that I would have to get everything out of this house and put it in some sort of a depot thing, you know, where they store your stuff for a while. And that would be really expensive, because first I'd have to get a really big moving van to take it to the place where they store it for me. Then I'd have to pay them for a couple of, I don't know, weeks, months, whatever. And once that I got the key and the tile guy had got his tiles in and all that kind of stuff, then I would have to get another moving truck again and move everything back in. So that would be, I don't even want to think about it, really. Don't even want to think about it. All that trouble. Just, you know, moving. I'm too old for that. I could have done that when I was younger, but not now. That is really a lot of work. So, that's why I was really happy when he called and said the 18th, you're going to get your key. And my hubby was, of course, ecstatic. He was so happy, because he didn't want to first move everything to storage and then back to the house and then this and then that. He wasn't looking forward to that either. And the thing is, I couldn't even, you know, go after one of those moving vans, because I could have, you know, there could have been the possibility that I got the keys, but maybe not. Oh, it was such a feeling of not knowing what to do, and now that's all gone. So I'm pretty happy. Pretty happy. Now this is a really dark one, which I kind of like. Really dramatic looking. Give it a little bit more up there. So, but that's sort of what's going on here. Oops, got my finger in there. And I hope a lot of people are doing clay. I hope a lot of people are doing the clay thing, people. It's so fun, relaxing. I'm going to do a lot of clay when I get to the new house. I'm going to do a lot of clay. I need that darker one. Let's see. This one, I think it is. I really, I want to get into clay. I want to see what I can do with it. I'm going to take some workshops first, and then see if I can do some stuff at home without a pottery wheel, but, you know, just hand doing something. I think they call them pinch vases or something like that. And then I'm gonna see if I can get someone who will put it in the oven for me. That's gonna be cool. Okay. A little bit dramatic, this one. This is kind of dramatic, but I kind of like it. Let us let it run down a bit. Yeah, that's nice. We'll just let it dry like that. And then this, let this come down too. It's gonna be really cool. That's gonna give it some dramatic look to it. Yeah, that's nice. And then with a black fine liner on top, or maybe even a white one to do some. That might look really cool. Okay guys, now I'm just thinking around. I don't know what to talk about anymore. That's about it. The cool thing is, the cool thing is that I have got my metal detector ready, because once we're in that house, no matter what happens, even if the whole house is a mess, I am going to take my metal detector down to the beach, and I'm going to do some metal detecting. Yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun, because I'm looking forward to that. I like doing that. But down here, you know, you have to find a farmer, and then first you have to find out. You see a lot of fields, cornfields, and then when they take off the corn, you know, you're never there when they take it off. Like one day there's corn, the next day it's all gone, because it goes really fast. And yeah, really. And you never know whose land it is. So if you want to go metal detecting, some people just go, you know, they just get on that land and go metal detecting. But that's not me. I don't like to do that because I think it's trespassing. It is trespassing, but you know, some people think, well, I'm not doing anything, I'm just metal detecting. But I like to have permission when I do that. So first you have to find out whose land it is, and then you have to find out where they live, and then you have to ask if you can metal detect. I have done that a couple of times when I saw them working, and they always said it was fine, I could do that. They were really nice about it, but it's a lot of work to find out who lives where and whose land it is. And the good thing about the beach is you don't have to ask anyone's permission. You can just go and do your thing. And what I really like to take you along really early in the morning when, you know, that is so magical for me. It's a magical hour. You know, just like an hour after sunrise, there's something going on with, you know, how the atmosphere is and the light and the water, and I don't know, I just love it. So I'm gonna take you guys on that trip. We're gonna be doing that. And the drone is not gonna be very happy because it's a no-fly zone. Almost every bit there where I'm living, it's no-fly zone because there's a helicopter airport close by. So they don't want you flying drones, which I do understand. But like, I would just take it up for, I don't know, 50 meters. There's no helicopters flying 50 meters above houses because they're not allowed to do that. But a little drone can do that. That wouldn't be dangerous at all. Okie dokie. Oh, you can't see what I'm doing. Okay guys, I'm gonna shut down this video. I'm gonna do this. Oh yeah, our Max Verstappen is doing the Formula 1 again today in England. Yesterday they booed at him. He was second. You know, the Ferrari had pole position and he had second. And when they interviewed him, like the whole stand where all those people were, they were all booing at him. I thought that was kind of sad. Even Hamilton said something about it, that it wasn't normal to do that. So good for Hamilton and saying that. It's about the whole deal last year. A lot of people think that Max Verstappen stole the championship from Hamilton, but who knows? Yep, you never know. Okay, I'm ready. So guys, I might not be there next week, but the week after that, I'm gonna go, I'll be there at the new house. I won't be able to, well maybe, yeah, they're gonna put the kitchen in the 11th and the 12th of July. So I might be able to do some video inside. That would be really cool, because the tile guy will already be working there from the 11th. So I might even see him doing something there. That might be fun, putting that on video. Don't you think? We'll see. Okay, very dramatic this. A lot of color. Taking a little bit off. It's just a little bit too much there in the middle. Okay, done. Okay, thanks for watching guys, and I hope I see you really soon. And wish me luck with the whole move thing. And I will see you in the next video. Love you all to pieces. Bye bye.